Where you at there, social?
You need me to log over?
Oh no, I thought it was you talking.
Oh, no. I'm in Utah, but no, that wasn't me.
That was Zug.
It was Bullseye, and he is in Malaysia. Mauser, you'd never believe what happened to me this morning first.
Let me guess, you got 2 crystals back to back?
Oh no, I got one even better than that. I thought that the unicorn was 2, but I have come to find out that the unicorn is actually 3.
Oh my god. How many, between how many? Like how
4
many?
swings, first node, 3 crystals.
You.
I almost shit my fucking pants, dude.
You're a filthy liar.
I wish I was a fucking filthy liar. I was afraid to tell you guys that because I thought you'd tell me I was fucking lying. Seriously.
I've seen people post that on Reddit, and yeah, they got a screenshot.
It happened to me, but not on the first swim. Like I got 3 crystals from one knot.
Ha! See that? Tor can back me up.
Yeah, a few months back.
You filthy liars.
Winning the lottery.
Oh, and then 2 or 3 nodes later, I got a blue sapphire.
I haven't
Yeah, it
seen,
was great.
I haven't seen an arcane crystal in over a month.
That happens when you stop mining for a while. Because that time I stopped farming and then I came back like 2 weeks after to do some farming.
And see that? I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm also going to say that the node that they were in had been up for a couple hours untouched. Because I think I think the longer the nodes sit, this is just my own personal opinion. I don't know if there's any fact to this or not. I agree with Tor. I think if you don't mind for a while, you get luckier, or they just give you more kind of thing.
No, your RNG, everything is RNG, but I guess if you just sometimes when you get one and then you start farming for more, it takes a while because you already pop your RNG. So it's gonna take a while to get it back. Sometimes, I used to get it like 2, 3 in a row. It was, but then sometimes I will get one, and then I will farm for 2 more hours, and I will get.
So it's like
Right.
you gotta let the ore sit there, let the give the crystals time to grow.
Yes,
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. The more you get desperate, it won't happen.
Right. You're like, damn it, I need this.
Yeah, when I used to be farming for my epic mount, I was going crazy at it, and sometimes I would just farm 3 hours, and I will got one. Then I come back. I will stop because I get bored. I will stop and come back the next morning. I'll get 2 or 3 in a row and 2 nuts.
How do you know how long a node's been up?
I'm only saying that because I was farming last night at like 2 in the morning, and there was no one anywhere near me. Every node I was coming to, every 8 minutes there was a node up, and there was one that kept popping in this really weird place. And when I logged in this morning, that node was back in that really weird place. So I'm figuring it probably didn't get touched for the whole night. That's just my opinion. I don't know if
Where do you
true or
farm?
not. Winter Spring.
Hmm.
Just one grass, please. Thank you.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
I get some watered grass.
Thank you, sir. Um, take a stack of food too, please. Thank you.
Peggy, are you Holy or Shadow right now?
Desk.
Oh, okay.
Piggy, are you drinking your coffee?
It's Earl Grey today.
Oh.
You sound pleased to be awake.
I'm tired.
Fucking grass mages, all of them hard to drink it, dude. From the rare and beer. And, oh my god.
Probably killed it himself.
Holy shit. All of them, dude. All of his mages, that's crazy.
What's the drop rate on that thing?
It's like 30%.
Hey, Grass, can I get some water? This is Lime speaking.
Yeah, you just gotta open trade with one of them, and I see it pop up on that screen.
Okay.
That's wishful thinking there, Pew.
He wants the Viscag.
I mean, heck, if rogues can use Mage Blade for poison spec, then mages should be able to use Viscag, right? That's how that works.
I'll take a Mage Blade.
Is that a real thing? Mage Blade for rogues?
Define real.
I mean, people have actually done that.
Do any rogues actually spec daggers anymore?
Most of us.
I am.
Really?
Daggers is really good, man.
I thought
I
you
don't
could
know.
spec
Just
combat and then equip daggers.
And daggers is more excited than combat. You have one or two more skills to do.
I was just curious because I haven't played a rogue since like way back, and reading the forums, everything's about swords, so I wasn't sure.
Right now in full bisque gear, swords edges out daggers. But as we get closer to max, daggers ends up being better.
Isn't it boss dependent if you're allowed to hit the boss from behind?
Currently, you can hit every boss from behind.
I hit my boss from behind.
I think you
That's
use
what
like
she said.
Onyxia, but you can hit at a 180 degree. So technically you don't have to be behind her, but just on her side.
Mages. Mage mains, that is. None of you guys need the tier 2 helmet, right?
I need to get closer.
Hey, Gloric, just putting a bug in your ear, but tomorrow on the splits, I need to run the first group because I have to log off right after we're done.
Yeah, we've got a few people like that. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
When do mages replace the trinket, the briar?
You get TOEP and Mind Quickening Gem and BWL. Zandalarian Hero Charm from ZG.
From ZG, right?
Yes. And I believe top mage DPS gets the tiers of Neltharion.
The tier, right? The Netarian's tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see you have it.
Loot Council.
You guys, mages don't get the rejuvenation gem.
I do, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think warriors should get the tier so that their taunts don't miss.
That's a good.
Anyone have a cup of water I can use? Oh, I just need one, like one stack.
How long does BWL usually take to run? Is it a 2-day raid or is it can do it all in one day?
It's faster than MC if everybody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, it's an incredibly small place.
Yeah,
Ah,
super
okay,
squished.
cool.
Keywords being if everybody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, everybody has to be more coordinated than BW.
It'll be a learning process our first couple of weeks, but you know.
Yeah, just curious because my guild never got past the second boss, so.
That's where we're gonna get the BS check to see if we can do the second.
I think what Grass really is trying to go for is Warriors just need to Sunder as their first global.
I've never heard him say that.
To be
All
honest,
you gotta do is do it,
now,
and I'll shut up.
Yeah.
DPS
Right.
now is like 4 times as high as it used to be, so it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, if you kill Rag before the submerge, you've already passed the Veil DPS check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not comparatively as hard as he used to be.
Yeah, we're about to split. So if you are in groups 5 through 8, everybody there drop. Groups 1 through 4, you guys will be going first.
Who do we tell to get a invite back to the second group?
You were in group 1, Cursed.
Was I?
Yeah.
Dang it! This stupid bug on my screen does that to me every time.
Can somebody tell me which one Grass is in?
Grass was in the second group, so go ahead and whisper Shank for invites on your mages.
I've just been sitting here for like 10 minutes without realizing that I wasn't in Discord.
Classic. Alright, all of you guys in Split 1 can go ahead down to the Split 1 channel. And the rest of us will just chill here for a little bit, duel outside, that kind of thing, you know?
All you people that are in group 2 need to be whispering Gorak.
Not yet. Give it 1 second. Okay, now whisper me.
I swear he said whisper Shank to get in group 2.
No, if you have alts, if you are in group 2 and you have alts, whisper Shank on the alts.
Did I get all of your mages, Grass? Nope. Alright, perfect.
They can't join our group.
All right, let's go ahead and get going on trash while we get the rest of the alts in here and we get the group. You kibosh my channel. See ya.
GG noob.
Liquid, please.
Slade, please.
She speaks.
I'm sorry, Glorek. Don't disown me. I was in that. I dropped group. Did you read?
Okay.
Classic noob. I have the Onyxia's amulet on, and I left the other one in the bank due to bag. Thinking that, you know, it was the same thing or something.
I'm missing a fair number of people. Do we just have that many people that had alts? Guess we did.
That's a lot.
It's a good sign.
So, can I get an invite? I guess I whisper you for invite.
Yeah, I got you. Here you go.
Thank you. I kept trying to go in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And the message only stays up for like a third of a second.
Yeah. Alright, Primal, if I put you in a Wind Fury group, are you going to kill us? I actually don't think that the Shaman in the tank group even needs to drop Wind Fury with Grass.
You should be dropping agility. You'll
Yeah,
get
that's
some
what I was
extra
thinking.
aggro and some dodge and some armor.
I mean,
Actually, I'm going to toss you over here.
Is Bricktop in any of these channels?
Bricktop is not in our channel. He is in the other one, yes.
he's trying to make the Lionheart helm.
Wonder how many he needs though.
Frick, you probably have enough to cover everything.
Other group. How do I get in there?
Yeah. Alright, who wants to fight me?
Holy Nova, I can't.
Just got that band of sulphurous too. It's juicy.
Did you get that yesterday?
Yeah.
Nice on a weapons drop too. I was looking at that yesterday, hoping that I didn't miss out on too much.
Alright, I'm dueling everybody but Lime. I can't duel shamans. Doesn't work.
Oh, I see.
Literally, the only person I've ever lost a duel to was Bacon Master, and I'm not about to do it again.
Website's not letting me log in. The hell? Oh, there we go. I got it. You got Band of Sulphurous for 0 DKP.
Yeah, it's not a raid drop. It's one of those items that come Blackwing Lair when we move to new system. It's just going to be handed to people because it's not a raid drop.
Is there a summon available?
Not currently. Our Warlock is in the other group.
Oh, I'll just fly down.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of time.
Coming down with the amulet and bricks 6 fucking things. Sapphires.
Oh man, I don't have a macro for that. What?
He's like, how much do you want for him? I said, I'll give them to you, but I said, just remember it and don't leave the guild or I'll steal your soul. Because I could do that. What the hell? What was the boss's name in Mortal Kombat? Why can't I think of this? No. What'd you say?
Sean?
What was it again?
It was a different boss.
It was
for
Shere
different
Khan, right?
games.
The first one.
Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn. Yeah, that guy. He could steal your soul.
I think you mean Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung, yes, thank you. Shang Tsung wins.
Your soul is mine.
Hilarious.
It's early. I'm old. The brain isn't working.
Actually, can't wait for AQ to come out.
It'll be a good time. Looking forward to BWL too.
I think AQ is going to cause computer issues for some people.
Yeah, it always does.
That's going to be like more populated than raid night in Orc.
I ran MC
Oh, yeah.
and Blackwing Layer so much in vanilla. I'm looking forward to AQ and Nax more.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Nax.
See, I just want to get into Blackwing Lair, one-shot the first 2 bosses, and never have to worry about a thing. If we can manage to get them down easily enough, then pretty much won't be any content that we can't do with a little bit of effort.
Hey, is there a world boss like a blue dragon or something? Or is that...
Azurgus.
Where the hell does he spawn?
Asharza.
Oh, you're so lucky, damn it. I couldn't get my execute off. It was on global cooldown.
See, the key is to never be in execute range. Mwahaha.
What are the spawn times on those things?
The world bosses?
Yeah.
First one tends to spawn about 15 hours after server reset, but it has a pretty large spawn window. And then after you kill it, it's like 3 days plus, I think, or 4 days plus.
It's like 3-5 days.
Yeah. Basically 1.5 a week. Actually, I'm not sure if there's been two Azurgus kills a week for the past several weeks, I think.
Have you guys done any of the world bosses?
We managed to get to a few of them in time to do them, but there is one Alliance guild that is full of Australians that seems to be awake all the time, and they get there so fast.
That's funny.
I remember we one day got to, what's his name, Doomlord or whatever the fuck is
Kazak.
the guy down in where the portal is for Beast. Yeah, Kazak. But we wiped when we were summoning, and then the Alliance killed it.
Yeah, you gotta. Kazak is a very quick fight. You have to have people there and then do it all at once. Whereas Azuragos, if you have a tank and 3 healers, you can start the pull and then keep summoning your raid while the tank and 3 healers just sort of sit around.
Damn.
I'm gonna AFK 1 second. Gotta kick the dogs out of my room before we start. I am returned.
You could give me another rogue since I'm going to be doing agility instead.
The idea was to have a backup tank in the group too.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. Also, Battle Shout for Grass.
Oh, yep.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, hey.
Hey there. tend to not consider battle shout since it's only a 2-minute. I
Yeah.
always forget it.
I can't wait to get rid of these freaking shoulders on Zugger. I hate them. They look ridiculous. Like, you think the pre-raid beasts could have been cooler look?
That's still recharging.
Can't even build rage because of your shield.
Priests are balanced. My favorite thing is when I'm running across the field in the middle of AV and a warrior sees me and charges me on my mount. I'm just like, come on.
I don't charge priests.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
I don't charge mages either.
What, an AV?
Oh yeah.
No, what you gotta do them is concussive shot them, and then viper sting them, and then aim shot
Okay,
them.
listen. Stop with the viper stings talk, okay? Those words cannot be used here. I approved your account on the website, Lamachi.
I'm gonna have to plug an MC run this weekend. I'm sure somebody will be doing it.
Doing what?
Molten core.
Oh yeah. Once we get our roster filled out a little bit and you know, get some Blackwing Lair gear under our belt, we'll probably do some alt runs too.
Working on my shaman for that.
Well, don't go with Fury. They fucked me out of a piece of tier gear one time.
They fucked me out of the Eskinder's neck piece.
What a thing.
The main tank rolled on it, or nobody else rolled on it, and other tanks rolled on it, and I won. And they waited like 15 seconds, and then the main tank rolled on it, who already had Oni's neck. And then they gave it to the main tank and wouldn't answer my messages about asking, like, hey, he already has a better neck piece. Didn't say anything, and then I'm sure they gave it to the other tank.
Imagine caring enough about that piece of loot to ninja it.
But I was gonna say I didn't really care, other than the fact that like they're doing that. It's like, okay, come on, like if it's a tier piece and you want your guild to get it, I get it, but
Well, even for that, like with me, they had it posted that none of the gear except for her head was on what do you call it? Was being held or whatever. What's the word? Reserve. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then so I rolled on it, and they're like, okay, there was 2 people that tied, and they're like, okay, these guys re-roll, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm higher than them, and they're like, oh no. This is only for guildies. And I'm like, dude, look at your fucking messages that you spammed 4,000 times that said no items on reserve except Onyxia's head.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we don't know what to tell you. I was like, thanks, man.
And then, of course, you do get the other side of the coin occasionally, though. So I understand some of the, like, obviously there are some things that you just shouldn't do, but I understand some of these guilds because like there was that one shaman that we pugged, right? That came in as enhancement, and then the belt drops, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm main spec resto / elemental," and I'm like, "Oh, so you're main spec all 3 specs? I see."
Yeah, your main spec other than the spec you came in with. And I think you were like I remember you said your main spec is the spec you entered a raid with. You gave him the bud.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Bud. Hilarious. Wish you weren't so awkward, bud.
Bud.
Oh hey, look at the ground. Mishtola, please tell me you got that from... God, I can't even think of the show now. I just drew a blank. It is a meme, but it's from the Canadian show.
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny. That's the one.
Yeah, boys. Pitter patter.
Hey, so apparently, the other group ran ahead of their marked target during the pull, and half of the raid got breathed on the pull. So this is your reminder not to do that, so that we look good. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Everyone should just set follow on Glorak.
Yep. I still think that the week that I chose to do that was probably the best pull week. It was just so clean. Everybody was so tightly stacked. It was beautiful.
Just treat it like Ashran. We're gonna follow him in on walk.
Have you guys had an Eye of Rag drop yet?
No. Which is actually kind of lucky because I have no idea who we would give it to.
I've been thinking about farming the mats just to make the hammer, but it's a lot.
It's, yeah. It's a 10,000 gold trophy is what it is.
It's not as
Good
much
lord.
as Thunder Fury, but it's a lot. Shank's got a lot of work ahead of him.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, though, is, like, at least Thunder Fury is useful. Hand of Rag is just like, why not get a BRE?
Lime, do any of your alts need fish for cooking?
I only was gonna level cooking on the main.
Okay.
And it's already maxed.
Not Pagel's down here somewhere, isn't he?
Yes.
What do you need? 225?
Mm-hmm.
I got 224.
I like the Untamed Blade. I would take a Spinal Reaper too. Who's Ash Candy drop off of? Oh, right there.
I think Neff, right?
Yeah, it's Neff.
Yeah, Hand of Rag is just a trophy. It's one of those things that if your name is Grass Bowl and you've got 5 mages to farm and infinite gold, then maybe it's worth it, but otherwise it's like...
Yeah, but it's a cool trophy.
True. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If an eye dropped tomorrow, I would seriously consider just like, hey, Grass, you're the only one that can farm this much money. Here, enjoy. And then our entire guild would be a meme. I actually saw it on a boomkin once.
Damn.
That's the biggest meme. I also saw it on an undead warrior once, which was also hilarious.
That would be me. If I had it.
Work on my weapon skill here while we're waiting. Oh, wait, I'll punch things instead.
Do you think I have time to get to Pagel? He's on the island though, isn't he? There's no way I'm getting back up.
I wouldn't count on it. Don't know where they are, but they're probably mid-attempt.
I'll wait till after.
Oh, did you take mine? No, I still have it. Okay, you hit a lot harder than I do.
It's alright, with the new honor grind, you're allowed to suck at PvP.
I mean, even in vanilla, though, like, even before they had Cross Realm, all it mattered was if you were in a pre-made, you didn't even have to be very good at PvP. Because there was only, at least back on my server, it was like, when I switched from a PvE guild to a PvP guild, I think it was us and like one other guild on a horde side that would make pre-mades, and we only had one pre-made in the guild that would run at a time, so there wasn't like a whole lot of competition that way. And just not even being mechanically good, all you had to do was have somebody in voice comms, which made it a world of a difference on like cap this or defend.
Yep.
And not to mention that most people would just give up when they saw that, you know, because you knew who was part of a pre-made, you know, what players, and they would just let you cap and not even play the game a lot of the time.
I honestly can't wait for AB. It's gonna be a fun time.
How much did you spend on those boots, Blanton?
368, 89 silver, 79 copper.
I was thinking about buying the shoulders boots.
Yeah, 3-piece set's pretty good. I bought it all.
Gold.
Like, I had a stockpile of like 900 something for specifically just so I didn't have to really grind too much in between queues, but I opened up the spreadsheet and it says that it's better than having Valor and Devilsaur legs. And then the boots I have are Savage Glad, so having the 3-piece set, losing one hit, but gaining some crit and a lot of attack power was like a bonus overall.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get them too.
But like, I might have fucked up because it would be such a temporary thing, assuming that I hit rank 10 easily. You know, if I hit rank 10, then I'll be replacing them. And then I'll definitely be replacing them if I hit rank 12.
You still got probably another 4 weeks though.
Yeah, but I mean, for the amount of gold that I dropped on them, was it worth? Is I guess what it comes down to. You know, for a month of use, was it worth? Let's see here, I spent 92 on the shoulders and 142 on the legs, and then the 368. So like, for a month, was it worth like 600 gold for a little bit of a DPS increase? So I don't know, and who knows? I mean, I could hit some snags in the ranking too, so it might not go as quickly as I anticipate or hope.
Does anybody know if I'm crazy right now? But was there such a thing as an arms prot spec tank? I know everything's Fury prot now, but I'm pretty sure there was an arms tank.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're talking about
tank.
Yeah, if you're talking about back in vanilla, everything existed.
Because it was like you charge in, you sweep and strikes, like cleave, and you pretty much aggro everything with that.
So Fury is like the big tank spec now. It's not deep pro.
No, I mean, so the big thing is like, Fury Prot's just better as a spec in general, even if you're wearing mitigation gear. It's just a better spec.
Yeah, you don't lose too much going Fury Prot. The big thing is if you're going to go Fury with a shield on, or Fury and dual wield, which typically you should do both.
But do you have to like stance between?
No, you almost always stay in defensive because you don't get tactical mastery.
I took my freaking trinket off. Damn it.
So what Fury Prot allows you to do is like, because like deep prod is like pretty much threat capped, so you end up gimping DPS, and it's not a big deal if you know your DPS isn't putting out big numbers. Then prod is the way to go because it's easier for healers and everything else. But if you have DPS that are pushing much higher numbers and constantly pulling threat, well then when you go Fury Prod, it tends to solve a lot of those issues, and it solves the issue of like waiting for a Sunder or two before DPS, and that you can pretty much go balls to the wall every time.
The other thing with Fury Prot is it requires a little bit more skill, though. It's not just standing tank. I heard you have to do a lot of weapon swapping and to make it like really super effective.
Yeah, you'll swap between like putting a shield on and stuff a lot of times during mid fights, depending on if big hits are coming. And yeah, there is a lot more to take into account. But essentially, it's use Bloodthirst when it's up, have Heroic Strike going, and Revenge when it's off cooldown.
They don't use Sunder a lot?
No, not usually. Usually, like with Heroic Strike,
Don't
I mean,
tell
you can go
grads.
either or. Well, he's saying that for the DPS to do it in order for, like, so Mauser can just be heroic striking, or at least in theory, that's what he should be doing. And it's not that Thunder Armor is bad, but the thing with heroic strike is while you have it queued, you get that like yellow hit, so then your hit cap has to be much lower. That's why everybody says like 6% with racials, 9% without racials is the low hit cap that you want to get, is because if you have heroic strike queued, you get that like it while it is empowered. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not like it's like a yellow hit instead of a white hit. So even though your white hits are, but since it's queued, it would act as a yellow hit. That's why there's a big thing on like for Fury DPS that you should be either heroic strike canceling or letting it go through all the time and like have it up constantly. But yeah, you can use Thunder Armor if you wanted to for a little bit, but then after you get the Thunders up, heroic strike's way better.
Do you do hamstring fishing, Lenthan?
I do.
Okay. Just wasn't sure how viable it actually is.
Procs Wind Fury.
Yeah.
Hodge.
Flurry Axe if you use it.
How does that work exactly?
It's just another attack, so it has another. It's a.
So it's like a fast
You can use it in
hamstring is a
between each
fast
swing.
attack.
It's instant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an instant. So that counts as an attack. So when you have those percentages of like on hits, you know, HOJ where it has like a 2% chance on a melee hit to gain an extra attack. Well, when you do that in between your attacks, then that's essentially 2 attacks right there, like an extra chance for it to proc again.
So do you have like a swing timer going or something?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, man.
I think Troc has the sword from EBRS, and he says hamstring will proc his sword too. So if you got like equip abilities on your weapons, it'll proc those.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty big. Especially with Wind Fury, with how often it can proc and the extra damage that you can get from it. Like, and when you have like Bloodthirst already on cooldown, Whirlwind on cooldown, and you have Heroic Strike queued, it's like, and you're already sitting at a lot of rage, it's easy to start dumping it. Like, it gives you something to dump on.
Alright, team. The other group is getting a little bit stressed out, so we're going to gather ourselves back up again and just kill the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, they just have mechanic issues.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
So, how did main Ray go? What?
join our group?
Go ahead and head back in.
Yeah.
Trash might be alive though.
No, it'll definitely be alive.
Good morning, Peggy.
Once groups are set, I'll get everybody buffed up on Mark.
But see, social, if I would have done it without quotes, they would have thought I was trying to invite too.
That's true.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Sing for me.
Oh, thank you.
How generous.
All right. If everybody is here, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, there are dragons up, so everybody stick back here.
All right, first one's coming soon. Pulling them back to where Star is now.
Now you put that fucking song on my head.
Frozen song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greatest song ever.
Yeah, I have a daughter. Tell me about it.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Snowman's not even in the top 3 songs of that movie, though.
I like Z's edition.
Yes.
Did we get a guild choir starting? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll
take the
high pitch one.
Alright, stay back on the ramp. Back up. We got
My little girl make me
Pat.
maybe watch Frozen 2. Actually, not a bad movie.
I still haven't seen it.
I have to go eventually.
Like I think I saw it on Saturday, and now is what, Thursday, and I seen it 7 times.
Wow, and I thought I was a fan.
I'm not a fan, dude. My little girl makes me watch it.
We just went to see Jumanji. They took her to see Jumanji. She really liked that movie.
I blame my kids
Parry
too.
miss. Hold off DPS. Okay, now I got him.
Slade with the shade. Alright, I'm going to juggle the groups around just a tad, so hold on for a second before we do anything. Okay, we are going to do odd groups on star, even groups on diamond. And I'm going to swap some of you guys around individually, so hold on a second. Let's do Z. I want you over here with me. Cool. And let's grab Slark and Pew Pew. You guys are also going to be over here with me. On star.
Who's talking?
Star.
God.
And then group 7, you 3 warriors, you guys go over with Shank. Okay. We're gonna double tank this, so odd group healers, you guys are on grass. Even group healers, you are on Mauser. Shamans, you'll switch to raid healing for phase 3. And let's do a quick raid check. Okay, doke. Tanks, run your countdown.
Grass running in 3.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly. like you mean it.
Mauser, you can
Now
get
hit
in there
it
whenever
very
you want.
hard and very fast.
Okay.
Alright, get ready for the burn.
I don't see enough
Do
dots.
it.
More dots now.
East and west will be safe. Ranged,
Throw
you
more
can
dots,
stay on
more
Onyxia
dots,
for a
more
hot
dots.
second.
Come on, more dots.
Melee, switch to whelps.
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
So some mages help out with the whelps on star side.
Northeast, southwest.
Thank you.
Where did all this come from?
That randomly happened once before. It's strange.
Well, when a mommy and a daddy find each other.
Hug your sides, hug your sides. Northeast and southwest will continue to be safe.
Brilliant, my DPM stopped working.
44%.
Slow DPS just a little bit.
North and south.
Let dots fall off. Everybody move north, but stay spread. Ranged, you can start bringing her down.
Second fireball on grass. Threat's
Got
gonna
it.
be sensitive.
No books.
Second fireball on Mauser. Everybody wait for a
Northwest,
second. Hold
southeast.
DPS.
Northwest, southeast.
Everybody move northwest. On star.
0%.
Okay. If you get aggro, move to the tank spot. Everybody should be on star.
Beware.
You are going to deep
Move
here
right.
very, very slowly.
Lunthen's got it. Heal Lunthen. No DPS on Onyxia yet. Stay on whelps.
Beware.
Yo, let them go.
Hit it like you mean it.
Beware.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Alright, let's go.
Super slow DPS. Keep heals on Lunthen.
The new meta.
I mean, heck, when a warrior picks it up, you know? It was that time. Grass has it? Kill grass.
Beware.
There was that time that Slade, I think, tanked it for like a hot minute, and then Tormentor and Shankar both tanked it.
I think the record goes to Psycho.
Oh yeah, he thank you for our very long.
Good kill, everybody.
Server first.
She will never give us a weapon, but other than that.
Is that a red sack of gems?
Sure is. Alright, Reckoning, you've got Loot Master if you want to do this.
Sounds good. Did any shaman still need the Helmet of 10 Storms? I think we all have it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. And all the warlocks have the skull cap, I'm guessing. Yeah, only the 3 of you. Okay, do we need any hunters for the Sinew?
Bulls needs it.
We are done. If you don't see loot that you like and don't want to roll in the backpack, you may leave for the instance, but stick around in Discord for a minute because we may be doing an announcement.
Bullseye, are you the only one who needs the Sinew? Do we need to bid it, or is it just going to go to you? Okay. So that'll just go straight to Bullseye for his 20. Is it 20 or for the Sinew
Yes.
or 40? Okay. Bullseye. Who wants the 2 helmets for disenchanting purposes?
I got them.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to do the Saffron Drape. It's going to be 20 DKP, and it is for... I gotta double check, make sure I say it correctly. Unless you know off the top of your head.
Caster DPS.
Yep, just caster DPS, okay. So Whisper Reckoning with your bids. Okay, congrats to Segres. 20 DKP.
Congrats, man.
Congrats. Okay. So next up, we're gonna have the head of Onyxia, which is open to warriors, rogues, hunters, feral druids, and then druids and shaman. A Whisper Reckoning to bid. Okay, Gratz Slime Slayer for 20 DKP.
Congrats, man.
Make sure to double check on turning this in.
Oh, I'm probably
when
just gonna
to do-
hold it for a long time.
Yeah.
And turn it in for the tanking necklace eventually.
Yeah, probably Blackling Lair. But okay, Onyxia Hide backpack. Pull that up. If you have not won one, or you're a warlock or a hunter who's only won one of them, you can slash roll on that. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am seeing Agonal with a 92.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Okay. That looks like everything. Congratulations,
Wonderful,
all.
wonderful.
Liquid, I'm
Let's
gonna
get that
abuse
orc
you.
port up.
Bring it. What's in that sack of gems?
In the sack of gems is... Oh, what?
What do you give me that to be?
I clicked to open it as you open the trade window. 1 large opal, 2 star rubies, 3 citrines, 3 aquamarines, and 2 jade.
That is so lame.
I know. The orange ones are the ones that have the... or is it yellow? One of them has arcane crystals in them.
Yellow, I believe.
Can we get a fucking port to org?
This is when the mages drop a port to like 100 block.
Thank you.
Alright, 1 second, just figuring something out, and then we'll talk about a thing. We have new officer announcements.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so we talked to a large handful of people. There was actually, when we went through the list of potential officer candidates, a lot of you. So y'all are great guild members, as you may have realized by now. Stick around. And we decided to bring 3 new individuals onto the team. So y'all can welcome Lengthen, Slade, and Limeslayer to the Officer Corps.
Nice, man. Congrats, guys.
Thanks.
So we will be running them through the ropes over the course of the next few weeks. Take it easy on them at the beginning. They will be new to this, but over the course of time, you'll be able to go to them just like you go to the rest of us. They'll be involved in all of our conversations. Obviously, all of them are extremely knowledgeable players, in addition to all of their potential leadership capabilities that are going to emerge over the next couple weeks. So if you have play questions and stuff like that, they're around for those too. So, and of course, they're on all the time. So, you know.
Not sure if that was a compliment, but yeah.
Oh, it is.
Or
yeah.
is it?
Oh yeah, you're right, Mel. I gotta get on that. Where are you guys at? Also, low-key, other officers, new officer people, when you guys get on your alts, whisper me so I can promote them too.
They should be able to promote their own alts, shouldn't they?
Yes, you should actually be able to promote your own alts. And where are you, Lime? So, congratulations to the 3 of them. Also, on a slightly less exciting note, Peggy will be stepping down. The officer position, as you may have realized, is a very stressful one. So she's going to take some time for herself and doesn't want to overwhelm with officer responsibilities, which is very, very understandable.
Yeah, come down with us peons, yes.
So she will still be above the rest of you because she's Peggy, but, you know.
We have cookies down here.
Alright, that's it for announcements for today. Onyxia Reset is at 11 tomorrow. So we will be doing another Onyxia run, potentially splits depending on who shows up and all that. But 11, not 10. It's an hour later than normal.
And it's not optional, correct? It's
no, attendance will be tracked.
Yes.
Alright. And that's it for the day. Y'all are free to go. Thanks for coming.